Hello, my name is Alexander Matos, and this is my culture and context presentation. For this presentation, I will be talking about the technological imperative, more specifically, how technology can be used for good or bad. Technology, as you know, can be used for good or bad, but has technology affected the way we communicate with each other? First, let's talk about the good, the benefits of using technology. It can keep us up to date with the latest news going on in the world. An example would be the Hamas and Israel war currently going on. It can help us to communicate and to stay connected with your friends and family during difficult times. Information is basically at your fingertips. You can use technology in order to gather or share information with others. We are at an age where the advancements of technology have been able to create more jobs, such as remote work. Now you can work and study from the comfort of your home. This brings us to an overall improved communication for professional settings. It also helps streamline processes in business. Now everything is digital, so the use of pen and paper has slowly become obsolete. An example would be digital forms can now be signed online from your phone. Now let's talk about the bad. It can be a constant source of distraction. An example is the classic texting and driving. This has caused multiple accidents and deaths. Technology can make you lazy in general. It's too easy to get distracted and put things off till the last minute. Also, raises ethical dilemmas with AI. AI, in my opinion, is becoming a serious problem in our society. Softwares like Chat AI are being used for schoolwork and are presenting an ethical problem for authenticity and credibility. Lately, I've been seeing the AI-generated propaganda on YouTube more and more every day. They are using an AI-generated voice that can sound like any celebrity or politician to spread disinformation. The use of technology has caused social isolation with many people. This isolation, in turn, can become social anxiety at some point as well. This became worse during the coronavirus pandemic. As I said earlier, technology has caused more propaganda and disinformation to be spread. And finally, in my opinion, racism is at an all-time high. People nowadays will say whatever they want while hiding behind a computer. Over the years, I have seen more and more racism on the internet. It is affecting how we communicate and view the world with other cultures. The technological imperative shows us how technology has changed our society. We now live in a world where nothing can be kept a secret anymore. Our text says people have access to increasing amounts of information about what is or what is not happening in their own countries. This tells me that you cannot believe everything you see online. There's a lot of fake news that is affecting how we view other cultures and the world in general. Connection to topic and content. I'd like to talk about how technology played a huge role during and after the destruction of Hurricane Maria in Puerto Rico. I want to talk about this because most of my family and friends are in Puerto Rico, and I was extremely concerned for their well-being during this time. The loss of contact was a huge scare for me. I did not hear from my family for days, and my anxiety only grew more and more as the days would pass. This loss of contact was due to the loss of power, which in turn affected the cell phone towers. Cell phone service was down for days, and I only saw news about Puerto Rico over the news. As you can see, the news was my only source of information, so I had to view what was happening on TV, and I had no choice but to be satisfied with information that was being given. As the days passed, people were running out of supplies, which caused a panic among the society. Eventually, when I finally heard from my family and friends, they updated me on what had been going on and how they were low on provisions. So I decided to mail some supplies from the States to Puerto Rico, which would take a few weeks to get there due to all the destruction. In this situation, we can see how technology helped me, but also due to the hurricane, it failed as well. The question that I'd like to propose is, how has technology impacted your life? Has it been beneficial or has it affected you in a negative way? These are my references. I hope you learned a little bit about how technology can be good or bad. This concludes my culture in context presentation, and thank you for listening.